All right, folks, a few people actually sent me this story to talk about, and thankfully it isn't the same old with Monique trending for the whole Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry thing. In a way, it kind of is, but it's with a twist. Actually, 50 Cent is asking, the black film community to cast Monique. The fact that the blackballed situation isn't fair and she should be in work again. But the reason I'm putting this up in terms of a video is the fact that I actually like what 50 is doing here because, what was it in the interview she did on I'm not trying to be rude, but I honestly forgot the interview. Not the interview itself, but was it TS, I think, was the host. It was like a great interview for what it was. But, she talked about how, Kevin Hart said this and a bunch of other people said that, and, basically siding with Monique. And my thing is this. It's one thing to have like 50 people who say, hey, you were right. You shouldn't be blackballed. But it's another when one of those 50 people, pun intended, actually says, hey, let me put you in a project. That's the thing that got me, it's always the question of, so are these people actually true to their word? Do they have Monique's back? Or is it a situation where they just want to say, hey, you were right to look good to the public, but if you're not putting your people on, then what's the point of having, the support, or at least saying you have to support? So it seems that Super Bowl weekend, 50 went to see Monique stand up, and he says, oh shit, it was so good. She had my ass in a trance. Yup, you gotta go check her out. That shit was fire. And I quote. And then the Shade Room picks it up, and it says it looks like 50 Cent is putting it out there that he's trying to work with Monique. Would y'all be here for it? And the internet's like, yeah, she would love, a lot of people would say put her in the Powerverse. So 50 also said, all in favor of Monique being back on top, say make it happen. 50, stop effing around. So I guess this is like a fan petition, or I guess you could say 50 is drumming up fan support to get Monique in the Power universe, which I find pretty interesting because Jeffrey Owen, who was someone who was originally posted by that one person to try to shame, or actually, sorry, the one person posted him at Trader Joe's, and some people tried to shame him, but instead there was an overcrowding, an overabundance of support. Ironically enough, Tyler Perry put him in the haves and the have-nots. 50 Cent put him in Power. So Monique, who is talented, could be in the Power universe. Now here's my thing though. Going back to what I said earlier in this video, for all those people, all those big names who said, hey, they called Tyler Perry, he wouldn't budge, or they looked at the story and it's like, yeah, Monique, you're right. None of them stepped to bat. None of them said, Kevin Hart, I don't think I've heard him say, and I'm not trying to call these people out, but I'm just saying, these are power players in the industry, but I haven't really seen them make a move to help out Monique. If, I don't know what the reason is. Could it be the whole difficult to work with? It's true. I mean, if 50 does put her on Power, would it be a situation where, hey, you're not offering me enough? But would it be a Netflix situation? And then if that's the case, that will just bring light to the whole, what? She is difficult to work with. Hopefully that's not the case. I want to see Monique win. And this is what I'm talking about. I'd rather see Monique in the headlines trending because she's knocking it out of the ballpark through a comedy special, through a role on a television show or movie, than just the constant same old. Tyler Perry this, Oprah that, Lee Daniels that. No, I want to see Monique win because she's talented. Now the whole question of, she's standing in her own way and her husband, let's put that on the sidelines for a little bit. Let's just focus on the woman and the talent. I want to see people win, and Monique is a person of talent who I want to see win. It's just a situation of, I'm tired of hearing the whole blackball thing. Put her out there, let her shine. And I'm just thinking to myself, if she gets out there and knocks it out of the ballpark with whatever role 50 Cent gives her, it'll just be yet another reason of, damn, I know $500,000 wasn't a lot of money to her, but if she would have done that Netflix special, who knows where she would be right now. I'm just saying. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll leave a link to this story in the comment section. And 50, I mean, he's a bigger, I guess you could say creator to the black community, because remember, in the TV ranking of black, cable last year, 50 Cent's Power Universe held like the top 3 spots. Everything else was Tyler Perry shows, with one other random show in there. But Have and Have Not, Sisters, Oval. Sisters, you know, was split into 2 categories, and I think the Oval as well in terms of, like, you know, seasons 2 and 3 and seasons 2 and 3 for both shows. So 50 shows like the higher ranking one, so it'll be pretty interesting to see Monique in that project to see what she would bring to the table. I think 50 even like did a mashup of like Monique's role in Precious with the Power Universe, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think this will show Monique's talent to the masses, or will this just prove that she is, you know, what the negative stories say about her in terms of her you know, demeanor in the work environment? But I feel like with it being 50 Cent, you know, she'll probably do right by him in terms of him doing right by her. But again, only time will tell. So thanks so much for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up button to show you like the video. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Hit subscribe and hit that bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel.